Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. In our last video, we began the game and ended the day having picked up Kim as our companion, party member, something along those lines. And my in-game tutorial said that we can talk to him, so let's do that and see what else he might have to say.
Yes?
Oh, tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. That would be so helpful.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
But I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before. A dead body hanging from a tree?
Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, a brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinaise. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling-in-Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Wait, so the body was hanging for 4 days before they called the cops, basically? Continue?
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings.
Of course.
The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching.
Ooh.
There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinaise, of course. We need to find out the truth.
I really hope they explain like Wild Pines, Martinaise, RCM. There's lots of things he's throwing around as like, I should know what they mean and I don't. So hopefully that will all come. Anyway, who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinaise. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on, and the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Okay.
We're the police in this city.
So let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Secret task completed? Hang on. I love that I can come into like my journal and stuff while I'm talking to somebody. Ask Kim to tell you about the case. Police officers get briefed about the case they're given. Sometimes they forget the briefing, though, and need to be briefed again. Click on Kim and ask him about the case. Okay, I did that. And it's done. Can we go over the preliminary info again? I don't think I need to. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Really? Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? First one.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Are you sure? I think something is already happening.
No, something isn't happening. Because it's not part of reality.
Oh.
There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
Okay, I'll get right on that. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh?
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. Yeah, you know what? I'm in on retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay. The pissing competition. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41, yours, and Precinct 57, Kim's. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Okay. I think you should still tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
No, I'll wing it.
There's no reason
No.
to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, during that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Mega cool, I've heard enough.
Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
I have all I need for now, I guess?
Good.
Oh, here we go. Inland Empire Legendary 14. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Sure, let's try it.
What if you did it?
Did what, the hanged man? Oh gosh. Did I do it?
Yes, you killed him. And then, as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory. Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing. And you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it.
Oh no.
Are you sure you would have the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape.
There is that. Kim, I think I may be the murderer. I killed the man and then tricked myself into forgetting about it. Keep it. No, let's see what he says.
And what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest feels hollow, like I did something terrible.
That is a common side effect of overindulgence. It will pass.
So you're saying I didn't kill him?
I find that highly unlikely. It's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit in a crime until the perpetrator is apprehended, especially when the investigation is dragging. So let's get back to it, shall we?
Oh, Kim, you seem like a very nice person. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
I don't know.
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
End of day debrief with Kim. Kim can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case and the RCM. Join him on the Whirling-in-Rags balcony after 2200 when you're calling it a day. Oh, wrong button. I'm afraid this is a medical situation, though.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
What is a kinema? Call your station's what's a Lazareth? Like, isn't Lazareth the one who rose from the dead? Kim suggests you call the station Lazareth in order to sort out your health issues. You can use his motor carriage, his car, okay, to make the call, although you don't feel hopeful. I wanted to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport. You're right. What's there to know about a lame What's a binoclard? First one.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses?
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclard.
Oh.
Completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I didn't know they let binoclards become cops. I'm not going to call them a bino. Glasses are cool. I wear glasses. They're totally cool.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Oh, I failed perception sight. I see. So does that mean, I wonder how I should interpret these when I fail them. Anyway, you don't look like other people around here. I don't know. Does he?
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholier.
I love the French accents going on. It's awesome and I love it. It's so fancy.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Tell me a secret about yourself?
No.
Ask again?
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Oh.
The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
So what can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Accept your thraldom. I surrender.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
So Kim is very intimidating, potentially. Do you ever talk with yourself? What?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have have conversations like with your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So how do you, tap the side of your head? You're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything? No, sir, I feel like that's just you.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Okay.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I mean, that's one word for it. That's all for now. Conclude.
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
I mean, if you want to be all logical about it.
Oh, so you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be supervised. You don't have to take this display of authority. You can disobey.
But what if I need some me time? Can I adjust the sound options? Thankfully. Just a little loud. I know what the RCM is. I don't. You don't need to supervise me. I think he does. But yeah, what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Okay, I'll leave a self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regimen to spill over into the investigation.
Okay. Now this sounds a little quiet. We'll go up one. How's that? Okay, so I needed to go and talk to the manager guy again, right?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Garte, right? You run this place.
They read almost everything except for like the descriptive notes in their dialogue, which always puts me off a little bit. I'll get used to it though.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Oh, he looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. Oh, as I said, I am Detective Raphael Ambrosius Costeau, obviously.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Oh?
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. Who made the call reporting the crime? Someone reported the hanging to the RCM. Maybe if you find out who it was, it may shed new light on the events. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinaise? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
So we're in Martinaise. That's where this hotel, hostel, one of those possibly, is located. If I'm understanding everything correctly.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
He looks into his little notebook. Oh, you mean, do I have questions? Sure.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Did I do that?
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I wonder if I did do that. I being my character. Anyway, who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Well, how would I know?
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Half-light. What is half-light? Let the body... Okay, sorry. I'm trying to remember these, and it's not going well. But it's my second day. So anyway, did you kill him, Garte?
No, I didn't.
You could tell me, Garte. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
Yes.
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some sort of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you.
Why did Sylvie go away, rather?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Maybe. That's all?
Let's go.
Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on. Interview the cafeteria manager is completed. Okay.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What?
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
My imagination is making my necktie talk. Is that what you're telling me?
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
no, Don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
But the ones that I've failed have been unbelievably hilarious. So yes, let's do the savoir-faire medium. Slip away unnoticed. I did save, so I can always reload if I need to. What?
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and
Oh,
are
no.
giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? She is.
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why both?
Watch out!
Oh my god.
Everything goes dark.
Yeah.
Back so soon.
I had an accident so worth it. This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body. Sure.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Wow, there's more of you hidden? I'm so cool. I don't know, that just comes off as a lazy effort at reconceptualizing the antics of a shambling drunk. First one, obviously.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
I'm superstar cool, right?
I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
I sure as hell haven't felt the love. It's okay, I'm gonna be... What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
No. Oh, continue.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Yeah, I'm very not okay. Or I'm not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
She looks at you with concern.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
The man seems shaken by the incident.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Ugh, that's a lot of money. I have 40 cents. Cool?
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there.
Oh, he points upstairs toward your room.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
That was... The red failure options are by far my favorite so far.
By the way, where is home?
Yeah.
The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space?
Oh, well, both, obviously.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on the building? I don't want to live in a dumpster. I don't want to be a hobo cop. First what?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh? Pay for damages. You need to pay for the damages you caused in the Whirling-in-Rags, or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask Garte. Ugh, that's a lot of money. What is this, though? Thought cabinet? Lonesome Long Way Home, temporary research bonus, +1 encyclopedia, factual memory returns, research time 6 hours and 5 minutes. The problem, let's rewind. Let's trace your drunk steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes, shuffle your feet through courtyards, scary little children, go under the great raised motor track, the 8/81, until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. I internalize? Okay. Sure, it'll make more sense later. But let's go back and finish talking to Garte. If there's anything else.
Can I help you?
Well, I don't have the money. I've seen something here at the Whirling Garte. I need a thing I need to talk to you about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Should I retaliate? Let it go, you're above gratuitous baiting. I don't know if I am. It's a shame you've got to suck up to the Union to stay afloat. Sure. He was snarky to us, so we can be snarky back.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
The lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Find out who is in the Union box. Garte has told you some unruly Union men gather in the mess hall of the Whirling-in-Rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Garte, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen. Maybe I am a cook. No, we're not.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with...
He changes his mind.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, Cafeteria Manager.
Yeah, you wait and see, sir.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
'Cause Superstar Cop, obviously. Okay, let's go back to the lady over here and apologize for, running into her. Hopefully.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Yeah, who is Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know. Wink, maybe I have. I had once, wink twice, but then I lost her. We'll be flirty.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
Your advances haven't thrown her off one bit. In another place and time, she would have probably welcomed your attention.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Oh, could she be a companion too? That'd be cool. You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
Okay.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Oh.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. Well, thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, raiding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. Nothing I was thinking of. No, first one.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course, I forgot I had you. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. Yes.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinaise.
Oh.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinaise isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
Okay.
Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
No, they're pretty bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard, I forgot literally everything. Yeah, first one.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. I don't know, some seedy hotel, the Whirling-in-Rags Cafeteria. It was on my keys. Sure.
That's right. And where is the Whirling-in-Rags Cafeteria itself located?
In hell. We're all in hell.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. I thought we were Martinaise. I'm so confused. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Really?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. No, it's the spring of 51, I think. That's what the calendar said upstairs.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Oh, continue.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Democracy, a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me we're not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We're governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. What? We're living under a cop. No, let's go with the machine option.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Oh.
We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh, dear. This is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do? What is this revolution you mentioned? Yeah, let's ask that one.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me. Yeah, what does that have to do with there not being any cops, though?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I mean, you could start by just explaining more.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So how'd I do? Poorly, I guess.
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
Yeah.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
He's so annoyed by all of this.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
No, I feel like I should be worrying a lot.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
You still know more than me, though.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinaise.
See, she says Martinaise and then Revachol. Which is it? Get a reality lowdown? You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Okay. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me. We failed a check.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Yeah, what was that? The cafeteria manager is a bad man, a man without honor or compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. First one.
From where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out 2 guns, but drew out 2 birdies instead. Well, I'm glad you weren't injured.
Thanks. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Do I get a paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Yeah, I was hoping you could be my sponsor, but there's a red check. Let's first one.
Oh, I'm sure you would make a wonderful gigolo, dear. with those strong arms of yours, but welfare checks aren't all they cracked up to be. My husband and I are barely scraping by.
I thought you said you got a big settlement from your accident.
She's not really lusting after those biceps, man. It's more like an appraisal you give to a healthy specimen.
Tug on her heartstrings. Let's try it.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just I tied you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
What is to pawn?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Where can I pawn this pin, rather?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Okay.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Oh, I can't look at my inventory. This will help me out, Lena thinks. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money. I hope so.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Return Lena's pin. Lena gave you a commemorative pin to pawn when you were desperate for cash. The honorable thing to do would be to return it to her. Buy it back and return it to her once you have the money. About your pin?
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I just wanted to thank you again.
Of course, dear. I just wish I could have done more. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Thanks. Inventory items. So I can pawn a green apple pin for $1.35 and a commemorative pin for $3.20. I don't feel like that's even worth it. Okay, is anything else in here? Oh, there is other things in here. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Okay, let's save again. Sleeping dockworker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
But why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Pick up the pills?
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Well, we have a 72% chance to pass the physical instruments to wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up, this is an order. I am the law. No words, just a primordial scream. First one.
Why the yelling man?
The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. You're alive. You looked out for the long count. I just wanted to see what would happen if I yelled. I need first one.
Wait,
What? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dockworker respects the police. More than they usually do, at least.
See anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it bliss free of X somethings? Yes.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No X anything. Just quality time.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
Tell me about Wild Pines. Point to the writing on his overalls.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
The dockworker lets out a big yawn and stares at the cafeteria's terrace doors. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass. I'm reading it in my head thinking that the narrator's going to talk, and it's very random that they don't for certain situations.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I've almost never been outside of this building.
Good. We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines.
How's that going?
For one, I get you some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
They got it. Majorette's got it. He's guarding the gate. I just getting some sleep. Or was.
The way he says measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
What? Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
What about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
You seem cool with it. Do you have many of those hanging from the trees here? Sure.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
Well, that's vague.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
Trouble's already here, or how else would you call a dead man hanging from a tree? What trouble? Let's go with that one.
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
Okay.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
So the guy who was killed was a killer? Is that what my esprit de corps just said? Anyway, yours? Point at the bottle and the spilt rum.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
That's fine. All right, I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
such an awful position to sleep in. Okay, well, with that, I think I may have actually explored everywhere inside this cafeteria, and on Friday we will go somewhere else and see what other silliness I can get into. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Friday with another new Disco Elysium video.